Video editors are going to panic was the hook, but the interesting part is not panic. It is the shape of the workflow. This is video use from the browser use team. It turns a coding agent into a video editor. Drop raw footage into a folder, ask for the edit in plain English, and the output is final.mp4. The important detail for our setup is that this is not locked to one agent. Claude Code, Codex, Hermes, OpenClaw, and any shell-capable coding agent can run the same local workflow on your machine. The source post points to a public GitHub repo called browseruse/videouse. The README says the promise in one line: edit videos with Claude Code, 100% open source. The workflow is simple enough to explain to a non-editor. Put the raw takes in a folder. Start the coding agent in that folder. Tell it to edit these into a launch video. The repo says the result lands in an edit folder next to the sources, while the skill directory stays clean. That last detail matters. This is not a black box cloud editor. It is an agent skill with helper scripts, ffmpeg, transcripts, render rules, and a clear output directory. What does it actually claim to do? The README gives the checklist. It cuts filler words like and a. It removes dead space between takes. It color grades each segment, either with presets like warm cinematic and neutral punch, or with a custom ffmpeg filter chain. It adds 30-millisecond audio fades at cut boundaries, because tiny pops are what make automated edits feel cheap. It burns subtitles in the style you choose, with two-word uppercase chunks as the default. It can generate overlay animations with Manim, Remotion, or PL. And the part that makes it feel agent native is the self-eval loop. It checks the rendered output at every cut boundary before showing you the preview. The core idea is that the language model does not watch every frame like a human editor. It reads the video through structured evidence. The first layer is a word-level transcript from ElevenLabs Scribe. That gives timestamps, speakers, filler words, and audio events like laughter or applause. The second layer is an on-demand visual composite called Timeline View. Instead of dumping thousands of frames into the context window, the agent asks for a compact view only when a decision is ambiguous. In the diagram, you can see speaker lanes, a waveform, transcript words aligned to time, and silence gaps marked as safe cut candidates. That is the whole thesis. Text gives the edit logic. Visual checks keep the cuts honest. The setup prompt is designed for real coding agents, not just one demo environment. It tells the agent to clone the repo, install dependencies, register the skill, wire up ffmpeg, and ask once for an ElevenLabs API key when transcription is needed. The README explicitly names Claude Code, Codex, Hermes, OpenClaw, and any agent with shell access. That is why this is more interesting than a single Claude Code trick. The repo is really a portable editing workflow. If your current setup already has local agents, shells, projects, and source files, videouse fits into that pattern. You are not exporting your entire creative process into a hosted timeline. You are giving a local agent a video editing skill. This is the Conductros.com connection. Conductor gives local agents a web control surface. You manage work in the browser while execution stays on the paired machine. It supports real agent terminals like Claude Code, Codex, Gemini, OpenCode, Cursor CLI, and more. The important part of Skill.md is not the marketing copy. It is the hard rules. Never cut inside a word. Snap cut edges to word boundaries. Add a little padding because automatic speech timestamps drift. Cache transcripts so you do not burn transcription calls again. Apply subtitles last in the filter chain so overlays never hide captions. Shift overlay animations correctly on the timeline. Put every session output in the footage folder's edit directory. And before the user sees the preview, run timeline view on the rendered output at cut boundaries. That is the difference between an agent that merely runs ffmpeg and an agent that knows video editing can fail in tiny, ugly ways. So the honest demo is this. The Xpost does not include a downloadable source video, so we should not pretend there is one. What we can show is the source-backed workflow. First, raw clips go into a folder. Then the agent inventories them with probe and transcribes the takes. Next, it packs the transcript into a small reading surface, scans for mistakes, and proposes an editing strategy before touching the cut. After approval, it builds an edit decision list, creates overlays or Manim animations in parallel, renders a preview, checks the cuts, and writes final.mp4. If you add real sample footage, this exact section becomes a before and after run. Without that footage, the repo, README, timeline diagram, and source image are the proof. The takeaway is straightforward. Video Use is a public repo that turns video editing into a local agent workflow. It is not a finished consumer editor with a glossy timeline, and the license is not clearly detected from the repo snapshot, so do not overclaim that. But the pattern is strong. Give the agent transcripts, targeted visual checks, hard production rules, and a render loop. Then let it act like an editor instead of a chatbot. The repo is github.com/browseruse/videouse. It works with Claude Code, Codex, Hermes, OpenClaw, and the current local setup. Pair that with conductros.com when you want the web control surface, while the real work still runs locally.